Hello folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Kurganoch playthrough. I'm dreadfully sorry for not uploading it for the last little bit. I actually haven't recorded any of it. I didn't have internet for a fair bit, and I've been churning out over 100 episodes of Legion. Yes, in like 2 weeks-ish. I churned out over 100 episodes, like over 120 I believe. I'm like into 200s now. I actually have to go get around to uploading those. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Recording locally, recording locally. Recording, locally. All is well. But yeah, haven't recorded any of this in a while, and I've been... Oops. That's how much? Bloody hell. No. Kurganoch. Love that music just there. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, and the little pads and the rabbit's feet. But anyway, I've been recording a ton of Final Fantasy, whatever, 14, a ton of that, Broforce, other games, a fair bit of more time. Need to get back to that as well. Yeah. Actually need to go upload more of that as well. I need to upload a lot of everything. I've like over 1,000 videos on my computer. Not all of them are going to be uploaded now, but a few will never see the light of day. A few are audio tests that may or may not see the light of day. Others are series that this stuff I've already uploaded, but the vast majority of them are stuff that I've yet to upload. Like most Legion stuff, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Serious Sam 3, Serious Sam 3 is up. Serious Sam 3's DLC, the first encounter and second encounter, those haven't gone up at all. Deus Ex, Half-Life 2. There's plenty on my computer I need to go deal with. $16 days. Oh, okay, that's fine. We have time. I'll be getting more game time for this eventually. When? No idea. Let's just go get that Rhapsody malt. Don't know why I'm buying from the guy to help the guy, but alright.
How are you?
Make this in your home.
What's on your mind? Stick your feet on the ground.
But yeah, when I'm done with my time, how should I word it? When my subscription to Final Fantasy 14 times out, I'll get some more Legion game time. I'm gonna alternate so I'm not just wasting time and money on things. Since this has been covered by this quest zone, I have no idea if I can get this quest over here now or not. And I'm so used to playing Final Fantasy 14, I'm like looking down here to see if I can go and hit what do you call it? Sprint. And I'm also used to not having to loot. You don't loot in that game. It's automatically given to you. And it's just like, animal hides. There's no like shed fur, like vendor trash. Everything has some sort of use. So, also actually, did I pick up a profession yet? I don't think so. Wrong part. I didn't. Let's go get mining and engineering, because no one expects the priest to pull out bombs. I always just find that idea funny. It's like, oh, it's the cleric. and he just throws a nuke at someone. I know it doesn't quite work that way, but you know, let me live with my delusions. Let's see. Let's turn these on. The reagent person's kind of useless in all honesty, since most of the reagents have kind of been done away with. Like, before you used to need reagents for buffs. Like, you need a symbol of kings to cast greater blessings and all that. Now you don't need that anymore.
Great to meet you. Safe travel.
I just got that one for shits and giggles. Now to find the one that I actually give a shit about. Places typically have a, since Kata or whatever, typically have a thingy that gives well, a person that can train you in basic all professions, the primary ones. Oh, there's actually, I was hearing some about, well, you know, people were claiming that WoW is just the Warcraft stuff is all just taken from Warhammer. It's just like they couldn't make a Warhammer game, so they just made their own thing. That just reminded me of, you know, Warhammer. That idea flowing through my head, and because maybe they're in here, and because of that, I ended up remembering something that maybe maybe I'm wrong with my recollection of this, but someone was claiming that the dwarves in Warhammer, they have a thing called grudge thrower. It's basically a thing catapult, or yeah, catapult I think is the right word. But the rocks that they fling at you are engraved with the, you know, whatever grudge the dwarves have with you. So they carve into the rocks the reason why they're bombarding you right now, basically. Which I find is rather funny. It's like someone throwing a brick in the window and leaving a note on it. But the note is carved into the brick. And the brick's a giant fuck off boulder. Exactly the same thing. Also, that's the blacksmithing trainer. And they don't have the thing. Maybe I ran past the fucking bastard out back in here. Maybe they're out and about. It's just I was expecting to see it above their head. They're over here, to know.
Hey.
Gathering professions. Mining. Train me in mining. I know Palnai now has mining. Actually, that didn't happen in a video that came out yet. But yeah, he is mining now instead of dual crafting. Figured it was a good idea. Oh no, not blacksmithing. Production. But it's not a bad idea to have extra miners. You know, it's not an issue. Like if there's some profession overlap around. Focus target, points of interest, hidden quests. And find minerals, good. Track dig sites. Do I already have archaeology? Do I? No. Alright then. Atonement. Power Shield, Shadow Mend, and Power Word Radiance can also apply Atonement to your target for 15 seconds. When you do spell damage, you instantly heal all targets affected with Atonement for 40.1% of the damage done. Ooh, that's nice. Mind Vision. Allows its casters to see through the eyes of the target for a minute. Will not work if it's on another instance or another continent. Shadow Mend. War wraps an ally in shadows which heal 165 health but at a price. They will take 8 damage every 1 second until they have taken 83 total damage from all sources or leave combat. That basically roughly halves the usefulness of it. Also, I should have grabbed the pickaxe, but due to a change you actually don't need it. The pickaxe only serves as a bonus to mining.
I've the finest wares in the land.
I was supposed to be bringing these casks of ale to the inn in Karnos, but they contain a mysterious new brew produced by an upstart brewery based in Brunel Village. As I was leaving town, I was attacked by a Frostmane troll raiding party. It's going to take me days to repair the wagon. I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favour, will you? These big kegs aren't going anywhere, but I have some smaller sample kegs. Would you bring them to Kurganoch for me? Just follow the road to the southeast.
Safe travels.
You know, considering that there's, Frostmane trolls going around with raiding parties, you think they would have, an escort? Maybe that's just me. Especially, didn't the Frostmane trolls do something in Kata? No, that was Miss Pandaria, never mind. It's like they kidnapped someone important. I remember doing a, let me show you on the map. Remember over here, you could see I think you got involved in a scenario from over there. Can't do it anymore. Well, actually, you can only do it if you're max level in Miss Pandaria. Even then, I'm not sure if the option's still there. I think that's the only way to actually access it. Yes, fling a snowball at me. It'll do you so much good. It's knocked me on my ass somehow, but that's not really that big of a deal. Seems they've tamed some critters. Good on them. For those who didn't see it, go watch my Legion videos. Because watch my Legion videos. Shite aside, what I was going to get at was that actually in the Legion pre-patch, that's what I meant, the Frostmane trolls were actually under control of the Legion. I think it was only if the Dreadlord spawned, it was under their control. So the Frostmane trolls were all either wiped out or, level hundreds. So yeah. I really regret saying that. Oh yeah, I'll level 1 up of every class. My God, I'm really burnt out on this. Like I've done this content so many times before by myself, and then I've done this before, but I wasn't happy with the recording, so I'm doing it again. So I'm just a bit burnt out on it. So yeah. Oh, and it seems Smite has lost its shielding effect. Alright then. Guess the recent patch got rid of it. Because I did record this after Legion. And, well, it's not that it changed in Legion. It's a post-Legion change. That's disappointing. Because, that was kind of nice. This built-in shielding effect once I did my main damage spell for now. My current main damage ability. It's kind of nice. Using bloody line of sight, you fucking dwarf. Stunty. That's apparently what the Warhammer fancy orcs call dwarves in it. Apparently. I vaguely remember hearing that. I just find that hilarious. I've been seeing bits of here and there of Warhammer, both fancy and 40k lore. Little bits here and there. Also, those masks will become important in Zul'Drak. That is a Radical Lich King place, for those who don't know. It's over in Northrend. There's no point in using the, oh, Heya. No point in using the dot. Not really. Because, the enemies just die so goddamn quickly. Ugh. Now, let's head back. I have to go kill the minimum of 4 boars. And those tamed boars over there don't count. As I was saying before, I do love the idea of someone remaking WoW in like, Copper Vein underground? I guess it must be in Normergan. Or there's a cave around here somewhere. But anyway, I do like the idea of someone remaking WoW in like a Warcraft 3 or a StarCraft 2. Actually, I think I know where those copper veins are. Here. But yeah, I would love that idea. And it could work. Look at the Rexar campaign in Frozen Throne. Something I will be getting to at some stage. I'll be redoing Warcraft 3, then I'll be moving on to Frozen Throne. The Rexar bonus campaign, you run around with just the hero units questing. Like, you go clear out all the quill boars out of a place, like out of a dungeon. You kill off all the satyrs. At one stage, you do get a couple of units go assault an alliance base. It's really cool. So, you know, it could work. The one weird thing about these quests is you learn how to make beer-based boar ribs. You don't need any beer. It's kind of weird. Ooh, I need to deal with my inventory. Annoyingly, since I don't currently have any, I don't have the game time, I can't just, mail it off to Palnai or whatever, for space. Or auction it. Not that I would have much to auction in the first place. You know, actually, Varian Rin died twice. In one of these short stories centered on him and his son, he actually died twice. Well, he died once there, and now he's died in Legion. His son rezzed him. It was an assassin that took him out. It was like Kata time with this short story. It was like some dragon, or dragonoid. You know, one of the humanoid dragons. One of them took him out. The son rezzed him, and yeah, then he kept going for a bit, then keeled over when Gul'dan done him in. Though since we didn't see him dying, even if you see someone dying, doesn't mean they're dead. I'm still expecting him to come back in some shape or form. We should be able to focus our efforts on the rest of the trolls to the east, but there's still the matter of the Wendigos in the Grizzled Den. The Cataclysm has created chaos in the Moreau. The Trogs have come to surface in numbers we haven't seen before, driving our traditional enemies of Frostbane trolls ever closer to our settlements. Ironforge has dispatched my Mountaineer company to help deal with the problems. Calling the Wendigos. The Wendigos in the Grizzled Den to the southwest of town have long been a thorn in our side. They're never quite strong enough to threaten Karanos directly, yet they prey on travelers, mountaineer patrols, and supply convoys. I'm going to be withdrawing my observers from the Grizzled Den because I need them on the troll front. Would you help my men finish calling the Wendigo population? Without strength of numbers, they won't be able to attack us. Forced to watch from afar. The Cataclysm drove the Trogs to the surface in hordes, forcing the Frostbane trolls to flee for their lives. Unfortunately, they've decided to settle right on our doorstep and make trouble for us. I deployed Mountaineer Dunsan and his squad to the Grizzled Den just southwest of town to keep an eye on the Wendigos that live there, but now I need to recall them to Karanos. Find them and tell them to deploy those remote observation bots the gnomes provided, then return to Karanos. Oh, let's just read this here. Actually, maybe I read it before. Eh. What's the damage, Rizzle? Well, it's not good. The battle's taken its toll on both your steam tanks. My salvage